in a while. What, hasn't it been like, what, a couple of days since the last time I posted? Yeah, I took a break. Yeah, a short break. You know, sooner or later, there's gonna be this one point in time where I just take a long break, like a 1 month break, because, you know, because yesterday, I was planning a stream for yesterday, but I was like, oh my gosh, I was like, oh my gosh, I have a headache, and I was like, no, I'll just plan it for another time. And I was like, yeah. It's like, yeah. So, back on BFN. Just chilling. Well, at least right now we are. Wixo is online, but he's in his game is unjoinable, so I can't include him in this vid, unfortunately. Apparently he's quote-unquote playing with a friend. When he's literally not, he's just talking to him. What in the world is this Trumper shooting at? What in the world is this Trumper shooting at? Like, actually. I have no idea. Also, apparently, out of absolutely nowhere, Clay's back. If you don't remember Clay, he played a big role in Zombie Adventures. Played a big role in a lot of my role plays, to be specific. First of all, I had no idea he had BFN until a couple of days ago. He got on, and he said, hey, I want to do an RP and a BFN, and I was like, sure, let's do it. I was like, sure, let's do it. And then I was like, well, what is the roleplay going to be about, Clay? And then he was like, well, he still doesn't have a mic, but he did it in a form of texting. He said, how about let's do a future RP? I was like, okay, doesn't sound too bad. And like, also the roleplay, jeez, I can almost tell you the whole story right now, but I might save that for another video. Of course it's Wednesday. But, it was me, Clay, and Bumblebee. Of course, Clay is a complete stranger to Bumblebee. But Bumblebee got along with Clay fast. Like, really fast. Even though he doesn't have a mic, they got along fast. Like, snap. Like, they clicked. Like, seriously. They made a good bond. Like, a bond so good that Clay actually sent a friend request to Bumblebee. And Bumblebee accepted it. Anyways, back to the future RP that, Clay want access to do. It was my idea at first, but I wasn't sure if Bumblebee wanted to do it. But then once Clay brought up roleplay, it was yeah, yeah, let's do it. So basically, roleplay was basically about the plans from the future. Specifically, there's so basically there were plans from the future and plans from the past. This acorn right here is a future acorn. Oh, by the way, another new roleplay character, Cupid. Yeah, we did another roleplay that I forgot to stream last week. At this point, I'm doing roleplays. I'm doing unstreamed roleplays every week. I might start streaming them, but yeah. This is a future Tumbleweed type. Also a reference to Dark Knight, another unstreamed roleplay, because it was a roleplay that me and Keegan did via SharePlay when my BFN unfortunately wasn't working. And this is Fishy Cupid. This is Fishy Cupid. Yeah. So basically, this is the picture that I used for the roleplay. Even though Bumblebee was just Future P, he was just a default Future Cup. Yeah. There's no Future Chamber. I guess you could say that, like, this could be like a Chomper from the past, or like this, or maybe just default Chomper. No corn. There was no Nightcap in the roleplay. I know I love Nightcap, but no. Fortunately, I think Adventures of a Nightcap might be coming back soon. Hopefully around next month, sometime next month, or maybe the next. It's gonna come out soon. It's gonna continue soon. I promise. Just have to find people to do it with. Oh yeah, I got Crimson Snap, by the way. You should know that from the spending, that video. We also did another roleplay. Well, it was the same roleplay that, Cupid was in. This is considered a Seeker. The Seeker. This is the Seeker. Basically, it's a long story. Wait, like, too long for me to explain. This is Future Citron, or at least my version of Future Citron. Bumblebee's looks way better. Trust me, it looks way better. And again, this is Future. But this is colored. This is colored Future Acorn. And this is regular Future Acorn. Regular Future Acorn was not in the roleplay. Well, he was for like a short period of time. Because Rooks, like, took Future Acorn's color away and then turned him back into default like that. And, well, this is Future Sunflower. But this is the Sunflower from the past. It still has robotic arms, because it's still the same Sunflower, just reversed. Oh yeah, and I have the full Major Sweetie set now. I forgot about that. I forgot to mention that. And basically Clay was this whole Future Rose. Yeah. And no, Wildflower was Wildfire was not in the roleplay. Anyways, so basically, let's go back to explaining now. So basically, the beginning of the roleplay just started with Future Acorn and Future P just chilling out. Future Acorn and Future P and Future Citron were just chilling. They were just chilling out, having a good time. Like, chilling and stuff like that. And all of a sudden, Future Acorn, Future Citron, which was Clay, with his blue Future Citron, which looks amazing. But he decided that the team would go to town center. And then after they do a little bit of exploring in town center, basically, Future Acorn just goes on his own towards the pier, like towards, the entrance to Old School's boss fight. You know where that is? Yeah, right around there. Where the bus stop is. Not before the gas station. Future Rose popped up. Basically, the Future Rose took Future Acorn and the crew to the past, which is Mount Steep, obviously. At this point, you get the story. Town Center's the future, Mount Steep's the past. Yada yada yada. Basically, so yeah, they go to Mount Steep. They come across Future P. No, Future Tumbleweed's head, and yada yada, yada yada. Now let's go towards, if you can say, the first falling action of the story. No, maybe the last rising action of the roleplay. So there was this sunflower, which was the sunflower from the future, from before, that was in the past for some reason. And then the future sunflower was like, where am I? And then for some reason, Future P just decides to start clinging towards her, like acting weird, like he's non-functioning. And then Future Rose pops up again, brings them back to Giddy Park, and here's the first boss fight. Hence, boss fight number 1. Actually, wait, not that. No, it was actually boss fight number 2. It's actually boss fight number 2. I skipped boss fight number 1 because that one's pretty boring and the story is just like blah 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 blah. Now, basically, the boss battle is this movie director from the past and a random sunflower from the past, which is honestly way more attractive than the future one. Cut that out of the video. Oh crap, I don't have an editor. Wait, now edit that out too. Anyways, the Future P is like, no, the sunflower from the past is like, specifically, so basically, the Future P and Sunflower from the past are like, they're just taking a leisurely stroll through Beauty Park. Like nothing wrong is gonna happen. And, I think Future P realizes that the Future Rose is gone, and he, like, senses a zombie or something, and, the past Sunflower is like, what? Okay, like, okay, and then the past, Sunflower from the past is like, who are you, and what is this place? And then Future P just ignores her. He just keeps walking towards the zombie space. And then once the movie director from the past actually appears, Sunflower from the past. Let's just call the Sunflower from the past. Let's just call her Sana. No. Sky. Yeah, Sky. Sky. Yes, Sky. So Sky is basically like, I remember you, to the movie director. And then the movie director ignores her too. Like she's not even there, right? So, yeah. So, and then basically they have the battle, and then that's when Future P starts to act super weird. Like, you know, like, I'm trying not to plagiarize because this was in Bumblebee's words, not mine. Or he was like, oh, you dumb zombie, stop attacking my love and stuff like that. But and then this guy is like, who even are you? I just met you. And you're calling me your, huh? I mean, okay. I know Bumblebee's just a kid. A British kid. Take that out of the video, too. We don't talk about the British. Take that out of the video, too. Even though I know that's not possible. Anyways, yada yada yada, and then this space cadet comes and turns both Future P and Sky into space cadets, aka future zombies. And basically, we're getting super close to the end of the roleplay. So basically, they were hypnotized by the space cadet that turned them into future zombies, and what you call it? And then I guess you could say in this case the leader of the future zombies, which was Clay, of course, told them to go fight Blightcap. And then the future zombies, and the Sky in her future zombie form was like, why do we have to do that? And then the leader says, defeat Blightcap to revert back to plants. And then that's when Future P got super excited. And I was like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, turn back into my handsome Future P self. Yeah. So, then, there's a mini-boss with Royal Hypnoflower and the Hypnoshrooms and Nightcaps. And then they finally come to the climax. Fight Blightcap and defeat Blightcap. And then they get teleported back to Giddy Park in their plant forms, and then what do you know? The Future Rose comes up once again and says, the Future Rose comes up and says, the end. That is the end. The end of my story of the roleplay that we did, which was incredible. It was incredible. Incredible. I loved it. I'd love to do a part 2. So basically, what's the conflict? Basically, the conflict is future versus past. Yeah, the conflict is future versus past. Well, not really. I mean, it's literally in the title of the entire franchise. Plants vs. Zombies. Plants vs. Zombies has literally been saying its conflict for the entirety of his existence. Yeah, maybe I'll do a video dedicated to talking about the other roleplay that we did. Not with Clay. I think, yeah, it was me, Bumblebee, and you don't know him, Willie. He's a nice guy, I guess you could say. I think I changed his personality. Like, before when I first met him, he was like, what the... Like, he was rude. But now that we're doing a bunch of, like, roleplays with him and letting him do what he wants, he's actually not a bad guy. Maybe I'll do a video talking about that roleplay and explain it in my own words. What is the moral of this roleplay? The moral of this roleplay, the moral to this story is mind your own business and ignore strangers. Basically, this was all Future Acorn's fault. So here's a little funny tidbit from the roleplay. Future Citron and Future Acorn get tired, and then they basically spend the entire time when Future P and Sky are freaking, like, battling zombies, battling a giant mushroom, and then they're just sleeping. Those two imbeciles are just sleeping. That's hilarious. Like, if I knew how to edit, I would definitely just cut to, when they're about to, go battle, to Future Acorn and Future Citron sleeping in, like, on the couches, on the on the couch over here in Rox's Emporium. And then I think Cupid does have an appearance. Like a short little cameo. I think Cupid does have a short little cameo. I'm not sure. I'll also make a video completely explaining the backstory of all my new characters that I came up with for future series, and possibly the reintroduction to Adventures of Nightcap, which I am hoping that it comes back soon. I don't think I'll be able to do it next weekend because my grandparents are coming over, and I probably won't be on at all during the weekend because of that. So, I mean, of course I'll be on a little bit on Friday, possibly. But, that is the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed. And, leave in the comment section below any ideas for roleplays that I should do with my friends. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.